Welcome back to another video. My name is Caitlin if you're new, and today's video is another episode of the Thrifting My Pinterest Board challenge where I find pieces from my Pinterest board and then I go to thrift stores and try and thrift them. I'm super excited for today's video because I feel like I have a really good haul for you today. Full transparency, this haul has come from several different thrift stores, not just one thrift run. So this has kind of been me checking out thrift stores over the course of a month and then finding a few pieces here and there and then collectively putting them together for a video like this. I feel like it's important to be transparent about that because I watch these videos on TikTok and YouTube of these thrift hauls and these people have these huge bags of stuff that they find when they go thrifting. It doesn't happen for me like that. I end up finding one or two pieces and then over the course of a month, I have kind of curated a little haul that I can share. That being said, I'm gonna start off the video like I always do and share some inspiration from my Pinterest board. The theme of my Pinterest board has been winter. I feel like this happens every year where I'm like, oh yeah, winter, I'm gonna have fall and then we'll have winter, and then I ended up not really having fall because it's too hot and then it just slams right into winter and I need thick sweaters and heavy coats and long sleeves and all that good stuff. So with that being said, I'm always looking for chunky sweaters. It's just always on my thrift list. And then coats are always on my thrift list as well. I ended up finding this coat last year. I'll post a picture here. Absolutely stunning, one of my favorite thrift finds to date. I love it, except it is a very bold color, obviously. So I wanted to find something that's a little more muted and neutral that I can wear with a lot of the pieces that I have in my wardrobe. If you've watched any of my videos, you would know that I'm not very colorful when it comes to my outfit choices. I'm very neutral. So finding a neutral coat was something that was important to me. And then some corduroy pants. I have been on the hunt for a pair of corduroy pants. I feel like I've seen them everywhere and I've wanted to try and thrift a pair because I feel like these are not something that I'm going to want to invest in, but more of a little bit of a trend. So I wanted to try and thrift them instead of buying them brand new. And then I have been on the hunt for just red, period. Something red sweaters. I want a v-neck sweater that I can layer like a white t-shirt underneath and then some dainty jewelry. I feel like that has been so popular lately. And then these loafers. I've been looking for a pair of like tassel loafers that I can pair with these colorful socks. And so I'll post some pictures on the screen so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm thinking in my head. But I have seen this all over Pinterest and it's just been like on my mind lately. I think that's it when it comes to things that are specific. But again, as I'm talking right now, I'll be posting some pictures from my Pinterest board so that you can get an idea of kind of the vibe I'm going for this upcoming season. With that being said, let's get right into the haul. The first piece I want to share with you is this white tank. It is so hard to thrift white pieces. I always look, but sometimes white can just look dingy because it's used or there can be stains or pit stains or whatever. So whenever I find a good white piece, I always pick it up because they're so hard to find. This is just a staple piece. I love tank tops like this for the summer. Obviously it's not summer, but this is something that is not going to go out of style, that I'm going to wear and that I'm going to still think is cute once summer hits. So I picked this up because I know that I will get use out of this once spring and summer hits, and even possibly layering in winter. Since it is a knit material, I can layer this under like a cardigan or something. This next item I'm really excited about. It's a chunky cardigan and I feel like this is the perfect length cardigan. It's not really long, it's not super cropped, and it's just like cable knit, chunky. I was so excited when I found this because I feel like there's this literal exact picture on Pinterest of an outfit that this girl is wearing and the cardigan looks exactly like this. And so I was really happy when I found this. Not a color that I really have in my wardrobe. I honestly don't have much gray, so I was excited that I found something gray to add to my closet. This next piece was nowhere on my Pinterest board at all. It is a button down that is from Ralph Lauren and it has the white cuff sleeves and the white collar that match, and I just thought this was so cute. And I love finding shirts that have like the matching cuff with the matching collar. I just think it's like so elegant and expensive looking, and so I obviously had to pick this up. It wasn't on my Pinterest board or anything, but I'm always wearing button downs. I love wearing button downs. I'm literally wearing a button down right now, and so I figured, this is a classic color and I will wear this with trousers, or I can wear it just with jeans and a pair of flats. I figured there were so many different ways that I could style this piece and that it wouldn't be a waste of a purchase. This is also something that I was not looking for, but when I saw it, I feel like I had to have it. It is a tweed blazer with this suede collar, and it is just so fall, wintry, and cute that I had to have it. I love blazers, and I feel like I have built up a really good collection of blazers that are traditional. I have a black one, I've got a blue one, I've got a red one, I've got a brown one. I've got the classic colored blazers that you would want, that you could want. And so now I've just been only really looking for blazers that kind of make a statement, because I feel like I have built up my wardrobe to a place that I'm happy with the blazers that I have. So when I saw this one, I obviously had to pick it up because I just thought it was different and unique, and I figured this with a white chunky sweater and some jeans and maybe some like pointed toe heels or something would be super cute. So love this for like the winter and fall months. Again, like I said, I'm always looking for chunky sweaters, and I found this one in the men's section. I've talked about the men's section before. Don't sleep on the men's section if you're looking for button downs or sweaters, even jeans. I bought some pants from the men's section, honestly. I bought some trousers, I bought blazers, I bought sweaters, I bought button downs, I bought jeans. So you can really find good stuff in the men's section, so make sure you look in the men's section if you're not already. But I found this sweater in the men's section. I was a little iffy about how it's color blocked, because I honestly feel like this color blocking is a little out of date. But when I put this on, it doesn't look color blocked. Like the way it sits on me, it kind of just like flows together. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll insert a video, as I have been doing for all of these pieces, but I was a little iffy when I picked this up, honestly. And then once I tried it on, I was like, okay, actually this fits me really well and it's really, really cute. So don't be afraid to pick something up that you're a little bit iffy about. Try it on and just see how you like it. I feel like so many times I find a piece and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna fit me right, or I'll find a piece and I think it's gonna fit me perfectly, and then it doesn't at all. So my tip for you is, anytime you find something that you could possibly think might work, you like the color, you like the material, you like the style, make sure you pick it up and just try it on, because you never know if it's gonna work for you or not. Another tip for you, since I know that a lot of thrift stores can sometimes not have open dressing rooms, and then they don't have a return policy. When you go thrifting, wear something like, wear just like a tight black plain shirt and then maybe some tight leggings, or like some tight leggings underneath your pants, and then you can just try stuff on over the tight top or the tight pants, and then that way you are still trying stuff on and you know if something's gonna fit. Because I just went to a thrift store recently and I found a couple of these pieces from the thrift store, but they didn't have a place for you to try on clothes, and so I didn't end up even putting any pants in my basket because I didn't have a way to try on pants. And so I feel like it's silly that thrift stores do that. I don't know why they do that, but just a tip, try and wear something that you can try things on over your clothes if you need to. And then my last sweater, if you watched my last Thrifting My Pinterest board, you would know that I have been trying to find more navy stuff, and I found this sweater that's navy. It's in really good condition and it's like the perfect size and style, and so I obviously had to pick this up. I don't have a navy sweater that is like more fitted. I feel like I've been really into oversized pieces lately, but I've been wanting to find more fitted pieces. As I've been wearing more baggy pants, I've noticed that I don't love when I have a really baggy shirt and really baggy pants. I kind of want either a baggy shirt and tighter pants, or tighter pants and or baggy pants and tighter shirt. So when I found this sweater and it fit me perfectly, I was really excited, and it's a really good condition, nice thick sweater, and that is the best when you find those types of pieces at thrift stores. And then the piece that I kind of teased in the beginning are corduroy pants. I ended up finding a pair and I love the color of them. I was honestly looking for a deeper, richer color, almost like this a little bit. And this is obviously way lighter, but when I tried them on and they fit me really well, I had to pick them up because I didn't know if I would be able to find a pair that was like the dark color that was exactly what I was looking for. So I ended up finding these. They're honestly really comfortable. They're from Eddie Bauer and they're really good quality and really comfortable, and I feel like Something when you're thrifting is always make sure, and I might have talked about this before, but I just want to reiterate it, make sure you look at the label of the garment, because I have found that I've picked up like an Old Navy sweater and then it ended up being like 12 bucks at the thrift store when you could literally buy an Old Navy sweater for like 20 in store. So make sure you're paying attention, because you could either be getting a really good deal or a really bad deal when you're thrifting. So always look at the tag and then look at the price compared to the company that made it. Just a tip, because I've seen some Forever 21 H&M stuff that is like way overpriced at the thrift stores. Next item are the loafers. Again, I teased this in the beginning, but I did end up finding a pair of the tassel loafers. These are Bass loafers and I wore them all day. A couple weeks ago, Mitch and I went out shopping and I styled these and I wore them all day, and they ended up being so comfortable to walk in throughout the entire day. And I'll show you, hold on. I have these loafers, which I love. They remind me of the Chanel ones. These are Vince Camuto and I got them at Nordstrom Rack. And they are honestly not that comfortable. I bought them for a conference that I had for work and I wore them around all day the one day, and they gave me the worst blisters ever. And while they look really cute, they do take like a lot of time to break in. But I feel like buying in really good quality broken in shoes, and then you don't have to do the breaking in, is great. So when I was thrifting, I ended up finding a green pair that they didn't fit me though, and they were so cute. I wish that they had them in my size. And then I ended up finding these, and I love the color of these, and I feel like these will match way more in my wardrobe anyway. But the green ones, I'll post a video on the screen because I took a video of them. They were stunning too. And then last but definitely not least, I found a coat. The coats that I find thrifting are next level. This coat is in impeccable condition. There was no tear, no seam that was loose, no stain. It feels like it was barely worn. It looks like it was barely worn. It is a Jones, New York coat. And when you're thrifting, if you find anything that's Jones, New York, they have the best stuff, I swear. I always find really good old Jones, New York stuff. Just a tip for you, when you're thrifting, look for the Jones, New York tag, because you can really find good stuff from there. But gorgeous color, gorgeous structure. It's honestly so warm. Right after I bought it, we had went to an outdoor event. We went to go see Bill Burr, and he was playing at an outdoor venue, and it was freezing cold. And I wore this coat, and I was not cold at all. And it's obviously extremely long, and so it just kept me warm the entire time, and it just looks really expensive. I got so many compliments on this coat about how expensive it looks and how nice it looks, and it was not expensive whatsoever. So again, don't sleep on the coat section, and try and make sure that you're looking at coats all time of the year, because think about whatever piece you're shopping for, like when do people get rid of that stuff? For example, in the winter when you're looking for sweaters, when are people getting rid of their sweaters? Most likely not in the middle of the winter, but right before the winter season. They're probably going through their closet, putting all of their winter stuff out, or going through their winter stuff and seeing what they want to get rid of. Just a little tip when you are shopping for season specific items, just like they do in stores, thrift stores are the same way, where you'll end up finding the summer stuff right before summer hits or at the end of the summer. So when people are adjusting their wardrobes, where they're either buying new stuff or the season ending and they're getting rid of all the stuff that they didn't wear. So just a tip for you when you are going thrifting. Again, I always like to try and give tips as I go through these videos. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video, and comment below what other types of videos you would like to see from me other than thrifting my Pinterest board videos. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, sometimes it's hard to go thrifting and find enough items for a haul. I'm not the type of person that I'm just gonna buy something for a haul so I can post it on YouTube. I'm actually going to be wearing these items all the time. I've already literally worn this sweater to death and I've got it a month ago. With that being said, let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.